big game of the weekend. First in the table, Glasgow at home to second-placed Munster with top spot for grabs. The visitors made 8 changes from the side that beat Gloucester in the Heineken Cup, reflecting the short turnaround and the need to keep players fresh. Warriors went into the game on a high in every sense. Winners of their last 10 games at home in all competitions, top of the table and in the happy position of welcoming Sean Lamont back after injury. And the Scots took an early lead when Munster gave a penalty away in a kickable position. Referee Ian Davies penalising Munster in the centre of the pitch, and Duncan Weir put it over to give Glasgow a 3-0 lead. Munster gave another penalty away shortly after that, but Weir's kick hit the post and the score remained 3-0. The home side were dominating the early part of the match, but it wasn't reflected on the scoreboard, and Munster levelled the scores midway through the first half when Glasgow fouled in the line-out and JJ Hanrahan kicked a long-range penalty from halfway to make it 3-all. With the stakes so high, open, free-flowing rugby was in short supply, but Glasgow did edge back in front in the 25th minute when Weir slotted a penalty over from in front of the posts to make it 6-3 after Munster's scrum was penalised for handling on the ground. And that was the last score of the first half. Amazingly, it will be the home side's last score of the evening. Into the second period, the visitors got a firm grip on the game, and man of the match Hanrahan was the key architect of their success. As the ball was spread wide, Hanrahan collected and somehow managed to dart over the Glasgow line when the home supporters might have expected him to be knocked out onto the running track around the pitch. Nimble footwork from the Kerry man, but Gregor Townsend will be disappointed that he was allowed run through without being put to the ground. And he landed a top-class conversion to make it 10 points to 6. Shortly after that, Hanrahan struck again when presented with a very easy kick in front of the posts. Glasgow were penalised for offside, and the out half wasn't going to miss from there. It extended Rob Penny's side's lead to 13-6. In fairness to Glasgow, they pushed hard for an equalising score, and after a period of sustained pressure close to the Munster line, the referee produced a yellow card for James Cronin for deliberately killing the ball under the posts. As the game drew to a close, Glasgow continued to pile the pressure on the Munster rear guard. Props Dave Kilcoyne and Glasgow sub Jon Welsh both saw yellow as the referee lost patience with them.
You're up and down, the two of you off. To the far side, go. Yeah.
But in the end, the Irish men held out and managed to keep Glasgow at bay. As the final whistle blew, Munster had inflicted a first defeat of the season on Warriors, and in doing so, the Irish province took over top spot in the table. Next up for Glasgow is a trip to Connaught. Final score at a packed Scotston: Glasgow Warriors 6, Munster 13.